Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So if you're that person that loves cheesecake, then you're in the right place. But if you love chocolate Oreo cheesecake, then you're definitely in the right place. So let me show you how I make mine, so definitely stick around. But before we get started, if you're that person that loves to cook using simple ingredients, then please consider subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and don't forget to click on the notification bell just in case when I do drop a video, you'll be the first to know, okay? So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the crust for the cheesecake. So I have some Oreo cookies and I'm just going to take around 24 cookies and I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag. Now once the cookies are in the bag, you want to seal it up really good and you want to take out some aggression. No, I'm only kidding. You want to make some crumbs. Now me personally, I like using the rolling pin, but if you want to put it in a food processor or a blender, you can go ahead and do that. But this way it's just a lot easier and it's a lot cleaner. You don't have to worry about any crazy cleanup. But this is what we have. I'm going to take a medium-sized bowl and just pour the crumbs inside the bowl. So right now I have 1/4 cup of unsalted butter and I'm going to go ahead and melt that and add that to the cookie crumbs. And just take a spoon or a spatula and just start stirring in the butter with the crumbs, just making sure that everything is coated really well. So off camera, I went ahead and I greased up a 9-inch springform pan that I'm going to make my cheesecake in with butter. And I'm just going to go ahead and add the Oreo crumbs to the pan. So now I'm just going to take a flat surface and you can use whatever that's available to you. I'm going to use this measuring cup and I'm just going to pack the crumbs to the bottom of the pan and this is what's going to form the crust. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I went ahead and I preheated the oven at 350 degrees and I'm going to bake it off for 6 minutes. So while the crust is baking off, I'm going to get started on the filling and I'm going to use some bittersweet chocolate. You can use semi-sweet, but today I'm going to try some bittersweet. And so for the filling, I'm just going to melt 10 ounces of bittersweet chocolate chips and just pop it in the microwave really quick. And while the chocolate is melting, I'm going to finish off the filling by grabbing a larger bowl and I'm going to add 4 8-ounces of cream cheese. Now make sure that your cream cheese is really soft and at room temperature so that it's really soft to work with. So I have 1½ cups of powdered sugar and I'm going to put that in the cream cheese and I'm going to do it 1/2 at a time. So I went ahead and I plugged up my hand mixer and I'm just going to go ahead and blend the cream cheese and the powdered sugar together. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of the powdered sugar and continue blending. Okay, so it's time to add some chocolate. I have 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And from time to time, you may want to scrape the sides so that all that cream cheese is blended. So now I'm ready to add 4 eggs and I'm going to do it 1 egg at a time and make sure that all your eggs are at room temperature. So now it's time to add even more chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and add that bittersweet chocolate that I melted earlier and go ahead and add that to the mixture. And just continue to mix and blend everything together until the filling is creamy and smooth. So my crust is already done baking and I've already let it cool down, and now I'm ready to add that creamy, delicious chocolate filling to the pan. And so now I'm just going to take my spatula and just spread everything out, making sure everything is nice and smooth. And I'm just going to give it a couple of taps just to make sure there's no air pockets. And I'm going to take it over to the oven and I'm going to let this bake off for 1 hour. So after an hour of baking in the oven, this is what the cheesecake is looking like, and I'm just going to run a knife around it so that it doesn't stick, and you can let it chill in the refrigerator for 8 hours, but I'm going to let it chill overnight. So it is the next day and we are not done with the chocolate, you guys. We have to melt even more chocolate. So I have 6 ounces of bittersweet chocolate and this is going to go on top of the cheesecake. And I'm also going to add 3/4 cup of heavy cream and a tablespoon of sugar. And over a double boiler, I'm just going to continue to stir this in until the chocolate is melted completely. So after a couple of minutes, my chocolate is silky smooth and delicious. And once that's done, I'm just going to take it off the heat. And so I've already taken my cheesecake out of the refrigerator for an hour. And at this point, you can either take the cheesecake out of the pan or leave it in. The choice is up to you, but I'm just going to go ahead and pour that delicious chocolate topping on top of the cheesecake. And just take a spoon or a knife and just spread it until it's completely covered. Now this is completely optional and up to you. I figure because the crust is made of Oreos, why not top it off with some Oreo cookies? So I just took some leftover cookies and I crushed it and I just wanted to sprinkle it on top. And real quickly, I just want to take a knife and run it around just so that it doesn't stick. And now I'm ready to lift the cheesecake out of the spring pan. And you guys, this is what the finished cheesecake looks like. Now, I know it takes a little bit of time to make, but it is well worth the wait. And yes, that rhymed, but if you are a chocolate lover, you are absolutely going to love this recipe. It is so rich and it's so delicious and it's so filling. I mean, why go to the Cheesecake Factory when you can basically bring the Cheesecake Factory to your home? I mean, look how creamy and smooth that looks. It is the perfect dessert for any meal, especially if you love chocolate. But we are done, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share it with everybody you know. Follow me. Tag me on Instagram. Take a picture. I would love to see it. And if you give this recipe a try, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now wait, you guys, before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button down at the bottom. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye-bye.